Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
I feel for all of you, it should be very clear without any doubt. Correct, na? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is one more representation just to have a better visualization. When we call it typically server, sometimes Zabbix, so Zabbix Web, server and database. Now, in this scenario, we have everything in one machine and Zabbix server is getting the data through agent, different remote servers, and we are accessing through the internet. Same visualization, different way to represent that. So you will have a architecture in your mind. So to avoid any mistakes in future. Now, here you look at this. I think someone has asked the question. So she has got this answer using these slides. Are you getting the answers automatically now? Hello, someone has asked the question about how many devices we can attach to the proxy, right?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yeah. So you see that all the devices, it can be operating system, it can be network devices, can be IoT, it can be any other devices. It can be attached to Zabbix proxy. And Zabbix proxy, if you look at this very carefully, it's behind the firewall. But I discussed, right? We said because of Zabbix server cannot reach to all the devices, all the operating system, all the servers directly. So we need a proxy. One of the reasons, apart from the load balancing the load and all. That's one of the reasons. And in between we have firewall. So now Zabbix server can push and pull from the proxy, and proxy can push and pull for whatever you want. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Now let's look at this one more example. I'm just giving you different visualizations. Okay, look at this here. Okay, you are accessing here. You see that one Zabbix proxy behind the firewall, but another Zabbix proxy is active proxy. Another Zabbix proxy is passive proxy. Look at this very carefully. Now you must be asking, okay, what is active proxy? What is a passive proxy? What does that mean? We have this concept in agent also. Okay, active agent, passive agent. Active Zabbix agent, passive Zabbix agent, or active Zabbix proxy, passive Zabbix proxy. Okay, so that's question we will discuss in some time. But are you seeing? I mean, when you create architecture, some of you are the architecture team. So when you create architecture, you should know where to place the proxy, and whether it should be active or passive. That we'll discuss in some time. Okay, so this is the one thing. Now look at this. Now you'll ask me, Rajesh, how this agent, which protocol using that this agent can collect the data. For example, let's say I'll ask one question: how you as an individual can work with a remote Windows? Which protocol you use it? Tell me. To work on the remote Windows machine, which protocol? Guys?
As RDP.
RDP. And when we want to work with a remote Linux, then we use SSH, correct? No?
Correct. Yes.
So for that also, for the same line, on the same line, if you want to get some data from the remote location, remote server, remote devices, which protocol you use? So in a Zabbix, we have a different protocol. One protocol is JMX protocol. Another one is SNMP. Third one is SSH. Fourth one, agent way on the port. Proxy, sender. So there's so many ways we use that and get the data. Okay, look at this here. Server is getting the through JMX, SNMP, SSH, and multiple ways. This is just for visualization, so you understand in a very well. Okay, so you can get the data from the different protocol also. Okay, primarily today we will be focused on the agent, but tomorrow we have to focus on the GMX and SNMP. But third day we can focus on the proxy also and sender also. Like that, we'll take it further. Okay. Okay. So this is one more visualizations, but in terms of real devices like a printers, which is NAS servers and also like that. Interfaces can be agent, IPMI, SNMP, GMX, Java, and all. So all these things we can discuss a little bit later also in detail. Again, different visualizations for the understanding this architecture. Yeah. Now today we'll focus on the single node Zabbix server. But we can set up a distributed also and distributed setup also. So you see that here, one Zabbix node to another Zabbix node, another Zabbix node to another. Hierarchy we can create, and that is also possible. But we'll more focus on the single node cluster because that's very easy to learn and get started. Okay. Now, apart from that, we have some other components, but I would like to ask you before getting into the Java gateway, are we clear with this? Are we clear with the Zabbix server, Zabbix database, Zabbix web frontend, Zabbix proxy, Zabbix agent, how it works, and which are the protocol that's been used to connect each other and then use it? Are we comfortable with it so far?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yeah. Now, guys, few other components are there which will not discuss in detail now because our primary focus today is server and agent. But a Java gateway also tomorrow when we do the Java monitoring, so we need that. So there's one more component which we call it a Java gateway. Okay, Zabbix Java gateway. What exactly is doing? Okay, so this is a version 2.0 of Zabbix, has a native support to monitor application using JMS. Now, question is, what is JMX? Anyone? What is the JMX? Okay, so are you guys comfortable with Java environment, right? Java, Tomcat, these are the concept. Are you comfortable?
Yeah. Overall, yes.
Yes. So then I think it'll be easy for us to discuss this component also. For time being, I'll put it in a simple way. See, you want to get the metrics from what? Metrics from the Java application or JVM. I repeat, Java application or Java web server or JVM. Now you'll ask me, what is a JVM? I believe you know that JVM, you know that Java virtual machine, the one which the moment you install a Java, we run any application, it create a JVM. You know that, correct? I hope you know that, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Now you will ask me, Rajesh, what is a Java web server? So sorry, Java app server. So Java app server, which includes Tomcat, Jetty, JBoss, WebLogic. Yeah. So these are the web server. So you want to get the data from this app server or Java application. Java application means maybe Jenkins. I believe you must have used at least Jenkins. Everyone uses in the development team. Jenkins is Java-based application, or Jira is a Java-based application, or SonarQube is a Java-based application, or Nexus is a Java-based application, or Artifactory is a Java-based application. These are the applications. Or maybe you have your own applications also which your company have developed. So you want these information, these matrices from the Java, JVM, or app server or application. For that, we use Zabbix Java Gateway. Why? Then you will ask me why, Rajesh, why can't agent get that information? So agent has no capability, no easy way to integration with the Java. So Zabbix has developed this gateway. Are you understanding now?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
Yeah. So yes. Basically, it works like a gateway. When Zabbix wishes to know the value of JMX counter, JMX, the one which we have to enable. I'll discuss this one later point of the time, and then get all the information. Okay. Now the port specification, guys. This slide is very important. Okay. So you must hardcode this. Okay. So you see that here very carefully. Zabbix server is there. So here Zabbix server is pulling that. Remember, I said pooling. You look at the arrow from the agent and the port number from the port number. Which port number? 10050. Please remember this port number. That means Zabbix server can pull the data from the agent if the agent is making available this data and this particular port number. Okay, I'll simplify this one maybe just to make it easy understanding. This is a server, okay, and this is Zabbix server, okay, and this is my application server where I am installed. So here agent is installed. Now agent is gathering the data, collecting the data from the different source in this server only. What source? This can be CPU, this can be RAM, this can be storage, this can be network, this can be application installed in this application, and make it available at certain endpoint, that port number 10050. Are you able to understand that now? Scrapping. Are you able to understand that? Hello?
Yes, Rajesh.
Yes. So Zabbix server can fetch the data from, can pull the data from the agent port number 10051. Zabbix server can pull the data from the another server also on the port number 10051. That means if I ask you one question on the server, where can you get the data? The port number is 10051. Are you able to understand this? If for example, if agent want to send the data to the server, he has to send to 10051. Are you able to understand this?
Can you repeat once again?
So if Zabbix server want to pull the data, okay, will you remember the see here? This is Zabbix server. You want to pull. Remember this arrow is this arrow. Then port number, this agent has to be open up. This is default port, by the way. You can change it if you want. 10050. I'm not able to draw properly. This agent has to be running on this endpoint on the port number, TCP port number. You have to run this agent. This is called pull. This arrow. Look at this arrow. Are you comfortable this now?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, if Zabbix server want to send the data to the other server, then port number 10051. If Zabbix server want to pull the data from the gateway, remember gateway, then 10052. That means in a simple way, I'll tell you, agent has to run with the 50 port number, server has to be enabled with the 51 port number, gateway has to enable at the 52 port number. Are you clear? If it is the same machine. Now, if you look at the arrow, now Zabbix server is asking the gateway from the other machine, which is running on 10052. And now Java gateway is asking that JMX. The port number can be anything, guys. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Java JMX gate. So here you see that here. Zabbix server is asking the information from the Java gateway. Java gateway is asking the information from the JMX, and JMX will ask the information from the Tomcat server. That means, in a simple way, Tomcat server will make it all the Java metrics available at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 JMX port number, and from there, gateway will take the data from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and make it available at the gateway, and then Zabbix server will take from the 52 of port number of Java gateway. Are you able to understand this, all of you?
Yeah. Rajesh,
agent, sorry to disturb you. Agent can also, Tomcat server also can make it available at the agent. I repeat. Yeah. So Tomcat server also can be making that available, that metrics to the agent also. Yes, possible. Integrations are available, easy integration. Okay. So that's a little bit of understanding about the gateway. Yeah. What was the question?
Actually, I have one question. Actually, we want to modify this port number, these port numbers.
In a configuration file. Yeah, in a configuration file. When we set up a Java gateway, then we'll set up. This is a default port, by the way, so you don't have to do anything. Just enable it automatically. If you want to change the port number, then you have to configure it.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, this is a Java related architecture, so I'll skip this one for time being. Okay, so So Java Gateway, we have discussed a little bit of it. Now, next one is Zabbix Sender. What is a Zabbix Sender? So guys, this is a small utility. Okay, it's a command line utility that can be used to send performance data to Zabbix server for processing. Now, what is performance data? Anyone?
Capacity reboot monitoring data like CPU.
So performance data, typically when we say performance data, typically, have you heard about the application performance management APM and all?
No.
Yeah, Rajesh.
Yeah, so we have a tools like, nowadays, that's the reason I have given you assignment. Please complete this assignment. I want you to know that monitoring versus observability. So you should know all this data. For example, I'll give you a little bit of introduction here. Infra data, okay, and log data, and APM data, performance data, APM data, and synthetic data. I'm writing in shortcut, okay. Browser data. Sometimes you call it RPM also. Browser. So all this data we want to gather. You know what? As part of the Zabbix, we are doing this one only. We are not doing this. Log data will do that day 4. But APM data, synthetic will do. Browser data is not possible. So this APM data, little bit of things you can get it work with the not too much of capability, but little bit of data can be gathered. The limit data can be gathered and send it to the server for processing. So this utility is used for the long running user script for periodically sending for availability and performance data and seeing the results in the server. Okay, there's one more utility which you send get. So Zabbix get is a command line utility which can be used to communicate with the Zabbix agent and retrieve required information from the agent. That means this is a command line utility which is running. It can be running anywhere, but in a server, typically ask the data from the agent and retrieve required information for the troubleshooting. So sender, get, these are the utility. There's one more JavaScript we have. When there's command line utility, we call it a Zabbix JS for the JavaScript. So it's a command line utility that can be used for embedded script testing. Script testing, which more or less is like you can correlate with the synthetic testing and stuff like that. So utility will execute a user script with the string parameter with and print the results. Scripts are executed using the embedded Zabbix scripting engine. And these are the other utilities also. So small use cases. I'll show you on the day 4 or day 5. But right now, these are the component. We have a web services also. So web services is a process that is used for communication with external web services. Currently, web services is used for the generating and sending scheduled report with the plans to add additional functionality in future. Okay, so we'll discuss also a little bit in detail later on the time. Okay, so now, so far we have discussed what is Zabbix, why we want to implement Zabbix, capabilities, feature, advantage, and stuff like that. How Zabbix works, Zabbix architecture, and related terminal component of Zabbix. So any questions so far, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Nothing from my side.
Nothing from my side.
Okay, so guys, next sessions which we'll get into the demo directly after understanding a little bit of stuff in terms of install and configure. So next topic which we have is like we have to install and configure Zabbix server and agent. Okay, and then we start using it. So we have upcoming topic which is we have to set up Zabbix server. This I'll show you the demo also, and I'll give you the lab also. And after that, agent installation demo also and lab also. Zabbix agent we will install in Windows and Linux. Both Zabbix server we will have to install in Windows, Linux only. And after that, we'll discuss more about it, how to get started and stuff like that.
So, which Zabbix, OS you are using for Zabbix server?
So any Linux variant you can use though. For this session, I have planned for the Ubuntu 20. So will that be okay for everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. Ubuntu 20, and is it possible to show us on the
Red Hat
database
7.
for the MySQL? Red Hat 7. Yeah.
Yes.
And MySQL.
Yes. So for time being, because we are getting started, okay. So what I will do, I will have a setup, one in Ubuntu, and then install the agent in Linux and Windows both. And after that, once we are comfortable with this whole stuff, then I'll give you the quick demo. How can we configure with a different configuration? For example, web server 2 are supported, Nginx and Apache. Database like PostgreSQL, MySQL, and all stuff like that. So those combination and operating system, we can change it. That's not a problem.
And the database is MySQL because the feature database which we are in the sense it's in implementation and testing phase, which is the MySQL. So if you take on that level, so we will already have some kind of experience. That's why.
Yeah. So for demo purpose today, we can change the configuration. That's not a problem. But for today, we'll take operating system Linux for server and Ubuntu. Database will take MySQL. Web server will take Apache.
MariaDB is also there, right?
Is there. See, understand that MySQL has a multiple variant, and one of the variant is MariaDB, and then open source MySQL OSS or MySQL Enterprise from the Oracle. So these all are same, actually, more or less supported.
Okay, these
Same
are
engine.
only variants.
Yeah. Engine are more or less same. Postgres support is there also. I've not seen MS SQL support. I need to check that, but Postgres I know that. MySQL I know that. Other options also we can see that. Any other questions, guys?
This installation latest version, Zabbix 6 like.
Yes. Today we will only work, tomorrow and day after we will only work with the latest version of Zabbix. But fourth day, I will have one topic where upgrade I need to demonstrate. So in that case, what I will do, I'll set up a 5 and then migrate to 6 just for the demo sake, and then after that, followed by I'll give you the lab. Will that be okay?
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.
Hello everyone, if you would like to access the remaining videos of this playlist of 50 plus more tools which are coming under DevOps, DevSecOps, SRE, DataOps, GitOps, etc. Kindly become our channel members by clicking on the joining button. You would have access to hundreds of playlists and thousands of videos lifetime access with this membership. Enjoy.